Hello and welcome back to Hadoop Exam Learning Resources. In this series, we are discussing about AWS Solution Architect professional level question and answers. These are practice questions in which we are discussing questions, its answers, and in explanation in detail so that it can help you to prepare for your real exam and you can answer question based on your understanding rather than guessing or memorizing the answers, which we don't want. And if you understand explanation in detail, that would certainly help you during your real-time project. So this is highly recommended approach for preparing for this certification exam. Now let me go to question number 12. Till now we have discussed already 11 questions. So let me go to question paper. So quicktechie.com is planning to implement a scalable web application with AWS EC2 to achieve high availability with multi-AZ features. The application requires a Weblogic J2EE application servers and may require a load which will be catered by two large instances. Select configuration is better choice for high availability and disaster recovery. So let me explain you first the question, what it is asking, and then we will go for the explanation and then come back to the answer. So let me draw here basically. So quicktechie.com basically is a organization, correct? This is quicktechie.com. You can say this organization is planning to implement a scalable web application using EC2 instances, achieve high availability with multiple AZ features. So if you wanted to multiple availability zone, so availability zone you can have in a single region, multiple availability zone. So this kind of architecture they are looking for. Basically, this is, let's say, AZ1 and this is AZ2 and this is your region basically. Okay, that is what AWS region you can assume. Okay, now they want a scalable and highly available system. Okay, the application requires a WebLogic J2EE application server and may require a load which will be catered by two large instances. So two large instances, they are basically assuming like if one instance is here, another instance is here, and on this you are installing WebLogic service. Correct? That is what it is looking for. Select configurations better choice for high availability and disaster recovery. So that is your current setup basically, and like, or you can say they are designing this kind of thing. Our solution architect is designing this kind of solution, but based on the given option, what they are saying it basically launch only one large instance and set up auto scaling with ELB, elastic load balancer. How does this help? If you are having only one large instance, then elastic load balancer what will do, where do it will transfer for the traffic. So this is not at all good design. Launch two large instances in separate availability zone and load balance in using ELB. So that is what one is recommended here. Option is given basically, right? The current architecture which we have. Launch 8 small instances, EC2 instances with 2 instances in each zone for better availability and disaster load balance each with A and B. So what they are saying, 8 instances, basically architecture altogether different. They are saying like 8 instances and 2 in each availability zone basically. So they are saying use 4 availability zones and 2 instances in each, correct? So that way you would have 8 instances in this place. Now you need to consider the cost as well. When you number of instances you increase it, so and you don't want to basically increase the cost whatever company is planning, correct? So here 8 instances we are talking about and we are saying it can be catered by this. Okay, that is what they are saying. Now launch 4 small instances in separate availability zone and load balance them with elastic load balancer. So instead of uh, 4 availability zones, they are suggesting different architecture with this basically. Now let me draw here 2 availability zone they are suggesting and 2 instances in each basically, correct? That is what they are saying. So this is small instances. Here basically question is not very clear what basically is expected out of, like, expectation is clear, but how to, like, some specification further should be provided, but it is assumed you know the stuff. Basically that is also the about instances, that is what we are assuming, correct? So that is what they are saying. Now let me go to the explanation side, correct? Question number 12, what we further have here. So scalable web application, it means it should be able to handle varying load and should not incur unnecessary cost. So whenever your load increases, then it should be able to handle that load, correct? So the option A is obviously out here. Now remaining this three option, basically B is this, C is this, and D is this, correct? Now, high availability, it means even one server is not available to manage the load and feel other nodes should be able to take care. So suppose this is not able to take care, then it is should be. So this can, here one node is down, then still it is manageable. Here one node down is still manageable. So all three are correct with this. Disaster recovery. If entire availability zone goes down, the still node and server from other data centers should be able to handle traffic. So in this three scenario also that is possible. Even this data center go down, even this data center goes down, or this go down basically. If this one goes down, this one goes down, or this one goes down. Still you will be able to. So all three options still correct. Large instances, there is an important distinction between running a small number of large instances and large number of small instances. So here large instances we have, but number of instances is less, correct? Here we have a small instances but large number, because we have small instances, 8 instances we have here. Here also small instances and large number. Number here is 4, right? So higher the number, better it's basically in general, but you need to consider the cost, which is I'm expecting they should provide in question, correct? 4 M3X large instances cost as 2 M3 2X large instances. Suppose if you are using here the instances is M3 2X large instances, correct? This is what it is here. Here you are using M3 X large instances, correct? Here you are using M3 large X large instances, correct? That's what is the assumption here. So now cost wise, if you see both M3 2X large is equal to M3 2X large cost is equal to M3X large cost. So cost wise, this is equal to this one. Option B and option D are equal based on cost wise, and here the cost is higher cost. So if it is higher, this is out of question. We do, because question always in AWS implicitly want you to choose which has a minimum billing amount basically here, correct? So if here it is double the cost of either B or D option basically. So at even better architecture, but cost is double. So we don't want to increase the cost. We wanted to manage the cost here. So what here we are saying amount CPU state. However, if you consider high availability, then for instance require 33% failover capacity buffer and host level problem can impact only 25% of load. Suppose one of the instance goes down here, only affected is 25%. Load will be affected. How? Because you have 4 instances, so out of which only 25%. But what about here? If one instance goes down, 50% load is impacted. And this is equal to as your availability zone is down altogether, correct? But that is what it means. So hence this is not a good solution basically, because one instance goes down, even cost is both for same, but here one instance goes down, it would affect your 50% load, but here one instance goes down, only 24.5% load is impacted. So hence quick ticket outcome can always launch multiple EC2 instances in the same region across multiple availability zone for high availability and disaster recovery. So that is the best architecture which you choose, and approach. So it is recommended rather you use large number of instances, small instances, because of cost wise both are same. So you should choose small number of instances option with small instances with large number you need to choose. Now let me go to question. Here answer is this one. Here the question, they should ideally mention what kind of large instances they are talking about. M3 2x large, that is missing here basically, but you need to or they might be assuming you already know this type of instances code. So this answer is correct. Okay, so this is about question number 12 of how you can basically use the large instances, small instances, and better architect your design. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope you like this video. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe it, and if you need more premium questions, answers, and more detailed explanation, visit hadoopexam.com. We are providing detailed explanation further there as well. Thank you. I'm stopping.